Another practice at transcription. This time using that same sequence, we're going to say now it's the top strand as the template. Remember, if this were a real gene, you can't change top to bottom. One strand is the template, and that's how it always is. I'm just using this as an example, and I didn't want to have to type out some more double-stranded DNA. It's just for practice, so that if you're given any sequence in any polarities, and I tell you which strand is the template, you can just do transcription. You are RNA polymerase. Have at it. So what do? Like usual, where do we start? Top strand is the template. That's this guy. That means this is none. That means if we draw our fake polarity so we can't screw it up, there's the 5' end, there's the 3' end, only add to 3' OH, must be going 5' to 3', that's the direction we'd have to transcribe. All we need to do is complementary base pair then. Where would we start? We'd start here in the 5' end and travel this way. Here we go, C is G, G is C, C, A, G, C, U, A, U, C, 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 A, U, A, dot, 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 dot. These are all phosphodiester bonded together, right? The backbone, this strand of RNA, is hydrogen bonded to the DNA. And as it turns out, if we look, this strand is exactly the same sequence as this strand, except it's ribonucleotides, and this is deoxyribonucleotides. And there you have it. It's just transcription, people. Live it, learn it, love it.